that hair though. Whew. Isn't that cute? What's up, you guys? It is Wednesday, February 8th, and I'm gonna do a full day of eating. I decided that I was gonna do a full day of eating after I made my coffee. So it's kind of like the huge, so I didn't think you guys would really care. If you guys have seen my videos before, then you guys know that I probably make coffee in all my full day of eatings. Full days of eating. This is 1.5 cups of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, a splash of vanilla extract, some Truvia, and 3 ounces of espresso, and I just used my little battery operated whisk, my mini whisk, and just whisked it all up, and it looks good. Got frothy and I didn't have to add any butter or anything like that. I'm trying to wait on my calories and push them off until later in the day. I'm right by my laundry room. It's really loud, you guys, my bad. What's up? Okay, let me tuck that away. Bella! It was raining, that's why that's knocked over, so it doesn't get all gross. Bella! Knock it off, please. You're driving me crazy. Anyways, I don't even know where I left off, but basically I wanted to tell you guys that ever since probably about the past 4 days or maybe even 5 days, I've been having a really hard time like getting satisfied with what I'm eating, and like I'm eating plenty of fat, plenty of protein, blah blah blah, but I was getting some fat and protein from nuts, like quite a bit one day, and after I ate it I was like, ugh, I did not feel good. So what I did for the first week, I went dairy free. I went dairy free, nut free, and I felt so good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut back the nuts again. I'm still gonna drink nut milk and like cashew milk, almond milk, and that sort of thing, but I'm gonna ditch like actually eating nuts. I'm just going to sip on my coffee throughout the morning and get a lot of stuff done and hope to be productive, because when I'm productive and doing something, keep myself busy, I find that I eat less calories because I am more active and I'm not thinking about food and not waiting around and pacing the kitchen and stuff like that. So anyways, I will see you guys in a little bit. It is 6:36. Oh my gosh, I haven't talked to you guys in forever. I don't even know where the time went, and she's just jumping on the couch. I've been drinking on this tea and some water. That's all I've had today, well, besides my coffee. So it's kind of like, if you guys have ever been to kind of like, not P.F. Chang's, I can't think of what it's called. Not P.F. Chang's. What is it, sister?
Ma.
What is it?
Tea.
Payway! If you ever been to Payway, they have this black tea there, and it's spiced with chai. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And this is what it tastes like. So I just did that, and I did it sweetened with a little bit of liquid sucralose, and that's all I've had. And earlier, I was hard-boiling some eggs, and I totally forgot about them. I turned them off and set the timer for 20 minutes. 20 minutes went by, and I think 2 more hours did. I'm going to show you what I'm going to have for my snack right now, and then I'm going to go flat iron my hair because it's frizzy as hell right now. Okay, you guys, so this is what I'm going to have for my snack because I'm not going to eat dinner yet, even though it is 6:38. I woke up late, you guys, so I'm just gonna have a snack right now, and I'm gonna flat iron my hair, finish up cleaning a little bit, and get the kids situated, and then I'm gonna make my dinner. So this is gonna hold me over until then. So I'm just gonna eat this, and yeah, yummy. sorry if it gets a little repetitive, but I just wanted to show you guys what I eat. And it does change over time. You know, I do enjoy things and then get sick of them like anybody else. But so I got my tea, I got another one, and I have my dressing, which is that mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup, the reduced sugar ketchup, deviled eggs, and a burger salad with a whole avocado, no bacon, because I want to eat this and I don't want to cook bacon and it's frozen, so that's a process. Looks so good. I'm going to dive in and then I will calculate my macros for you guys. I'm basically trying to prepare myself for a 24-hour water fast. I don't know if I can make it. I think I'm going to try to start intermittent fasting maybe like once or twice a week for 22 hours. So I'm not going to do coffee or anything. I just really needed coffee this morning because I was up until 5 o'clock this morning. So, and you know, I ended up waking up late and blah, blah, blah. But what I want to do is just start fasting. But I'm not really sure when I should drink my apple cider vinegar drink then. So I have to drink it twice a day. I'm taking it for my sinuses and like a bunch of other reasons, and like apple cider vinegar for my gut and electrolytes with the new salt and salt. So this is as far as I've gotten. Really holding off on eating until later in the day helps so much. I'm sure that sleeping in really late really helped a lot too with eating later, but I'm going to try to get on track tonight. I'm going to try to go to bed at a decent time. My daughter's napping, so I'm hoping that I can just get her to stay asleep and I can get the kids in bed, and then that way I can just take my one piece of unsweetened chocolate and go to bed, just because I enjoy that. And it doesn't have added sugar, and I think the one that baking chocolate doesn't have very much fat in it. So, but I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with that for dessert, because I already had it planned out. I actually was thinking about what I was going to eat today last night and put some of the stuff in my Fitness Pal, and that actually helped out a lot too. So if you guys are struggling with meeting your calories, maybe pre-plan your meals. And then when you go weigh everything out, just make little adjustments. That's what I did today. So, yeah, I said I was going to have bacon. I didn't end up having bacon, but my avocado was a little bit bigger, so it kind of evened out. But I'm going to go ahead and finish my food, and then I'm going to make my apple cider vinegar drink probably in the next clip. The secret to taking this drink is you can't breathe. So I'm going to show you how I do it. So I hold my breath, and even though I'm breathing out my mouth, am I breathing? Yeah, I'm holding my nose still, like from the inside. Don't breathe. Breathe in your mouth. Keep your nose clogged. You can't even tell. Might seem weird, but some people can't even take salt water in. So if you have trouble like taking in shots that are good for you, just hold your breath. Works for me. Okay guys, I wanted to go over my Fitness Pal with you really quick. Right now I have stuff entered in here that I haven't even eaten yet, just because I like to plan ahead sometimes and see if I have room in my macros, but I also want to make sure that I'm, you know, getting something with nutrients. So that's why I made my big salad, and that was the bulk of my calories for the day. But let's go ahead and go to the top for breakfast. I had my almond milk latte, which was the unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and my espresso, and I sweetened that with Truvia. And then I also added some vanilla extract, but I just didn't put that in there. And then I had that pepperoncinis and the pepperoni, which you guys saw. And then the first three things on here, the egg, mustard, and mayo, were my deviled eggs. And then there's my dinner, my spinach, which I still have in the refrigerator right now. Still gonna be picking on that for like maybe another hour or so, and then I'm gonna call it a night. But I have things I want to do in the meantime. So here is my dinner right there. And then there is the lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, the salt substitute, and pink Himalayan sea salt. Sometimes I'll add this in there even though it says 0, just so I can see like what my salt is at for the day, and I'll show you guys that. But let's go to nutrition. Okay, so I have 64 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, 18 fiber, so that is 12 net carbs. I love to keep my sugar as low as I can, so 6 grams is good. My goal is 5, but anything under 10, I try to go for that. and my fat's at 130, and this is basically what it will be after I have my piece of chocolate later. But I'm going to show you when I have that. But yeah, so that is it for now, you guys. It is 9:50, and I just pulled this out of the fridge. It's not looking too pretty. I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to get my little piece of chocolate and head off to bed to get hopefully some good sleep. So the boys are ready for bed, and that makes me happy because they're ready for bed, and then I'm just going to finish my salad, take my piece of chocolate, and take my daughter back to bed, and then we're going to get a good night's sleep tonight. And then I'm hoping to fast for 22 hours because I really felt great and satisfied. I have not felt satisfied in like 4 days, like with my meals and stuff. I'm so glad that today like is actually working out for me. And also I cut out nuts, which I think I'm going to do, like for the most part. I think I will use nuts as more of a treat, just because I do find that eating them, for me personally, I don't feel like it is satisfying me enough. So I want to feel satisfied and satiated after I eat a meal, and whenever I eat nuts, I just feel that I could eat more, like right away. So I'm going to finish this food right now, and then I'm going to grab my piece of chocolate and head off to bed, and I'll show you what I do with my chocolate. Really quick, I wanted to show you guys the pieces of chocolate that I've been eating lately. I was eating these for quite a while, and then I got stuck on the Ghirardelli chocolate because it's so good, but those have more calories. So, oh, somebody's whistling. Anyway, so for 2 of these pieces is 90 calories, and I'm only going to have 1 later, just because I don't need to, and I'm already full, but I always love to have a nice little piece of chocolate. You don't have to do this, you guys. If you're not like a lover of chocolate, you know, skip it. I put it in my macros just in case I wanted one later. So for 2 pieces, 90 calories, 7 grams of fat, 4 carbs, 1 net carb, and 2 grams of protein. So I'll probably have just 1 piece later, and that's what they look like, just little pieces like that. So I am going to have, oh wait, or is it, no, it's those ones right there. Anyways, I'm going to have 1 of those pieces. Okay, you guys, here she is, my one lonely little baker's chocolate piece, and I'm going to put it in my bag. I'm going to take this into my room and lay down with my daughter and watch a movie or something to get her to go to bed. So basically what I do is like a dipstick. I just like nibble on a little bit of the end of the chocolate and dip it in here, nibble on the end of the chocolate. So that's my dessert, and I really do like doing this with my chocolate. It's really like lazy, but it does the trick, and it saves me time in the kitchen. And you know, the longer I do keto, the less I care, so it works. I like to treat myself sometimes with like fancy recipes, but not anymore these days. I feel that keeping it simple is a lot easier, and obviously that just makes sense, right? I'm not gonna do my apple cider vinegar drink again, so I'm going to remove that.
And do 15, because that's what I did for lemon juice, I believe. And then the new salt, did about 2 grams. And then the apple cider vinegar, I did 22 milliliters, which equals out to the same on grams, so 22 on that. So I went over 5 calories, which is not bad.
Not bad at all. It's a little less protein, but I think I was a little over on my protein yesterday, so I think it would all be fine. 29 carbs, 18 fiber, so that makes 11 net carbs and 130 grams of fat. So that works out really well. Let's see what the macros look like. Yeah, it just shows 8%, but I never look at that page anyways because this is where it's at. That's where the information's at. So just keep your eye on this. Make sure your sugar is low. Make sure your fiber, make sure you have some fiber. And yeah, just make sure that your net carbs are under 20, and even lower could be better. I'm happy with that, you guys. I love doing these full days of eating because it really helps me stay on track. Because sometimes lately, especially when I haven't been satisfied, I have been allowing myself to go over my calories. But I think this fasting for a big chunk of the day with just a small calorie coffee is really going to help me. I don't think I'm going to be doing like straight fasting, like intermittent fasting for 22 hours straight. I probably will have a coffee with about 30 to 45 calories, but I will burn that off like very quickly, and then I'll go back straight into like burning body fat until I do eat, which I plan on eating very late. So I'm hoping to get more of these videos out for you guys like more often. So if they're really repetitive and you guys don't like it, then I won't do it, but I'm just gonna show you guys what I keep doing. And a lot of the things are repetitive, but that's just how I keep it simple and how I am able to continue with this lifestyle. So, and especially being dairy free and all that stuff, yeah, the options are a little bit less than what they used to be, but it really is working for me. So I hope you guys keep watching these videos, and if you like them, give them a thumbs up, please, and I will see you guys in my next video.